Where do you find an animal communicator? Finally, I'm getting to that, right? There's lots of ways. So one way to find an animal communicator is to ask a friend, somebody you know that's worked with an animal communicator that they love. So that's one way. Another way is go to the website animaltalk.net and look for the Animal Communicator directory. So you can find animaltalk.net with the exact link to the Animal Communicator directory below in the description, or is on the side, or wherever your device has that. You may have to click a little arrow, or where it says show more, show less. Open that up and you'll find a clickable link to go to animaltalk.net, and then it's going to take you directly to Animal Communicator directory. And also, I just want to say, on that page, you will see the 10 tips. That's different, a little different from mine, but very, very similar to the tips that I've been giving you guys to find an animal communicator. And it's by the animal communicator Val Hart. So, and she created that 10 tips to finding an animal communicator. It's right on the animaltalk.net, Penelope Smith's website. So you can find a wealth of information. So that is the place that I send a lot of people that are looking for an animal communicator to, animaltalk.net, the Animal Communicator directory. They have people, and it's free to you. There are animal communicators all over the world. You can find one in your area, but look for one that specializes in what your issue is, because you do not need to have somebody come to your house. You do not need to have somebody that's in your location. I have worked with animals and their humans in almost every continent of the world. Oh, not Greenland, and not Antarctica yet. But anyhow, just know that it works very, very well long distance too. So don't say like, oh, I don't know anybody where I live. Go look at this extensive list of animal communicators. And some of them are trained by Penelope Smith to do, at the various levels of animal communication. So take a look at that. I really highly recommend that, and do your research. Okay. So look through the list of animal communicators and pick a couple or several that you're like, oh, I like the way they look, or I like the way they feel. I like what they've written about them. And then go to their website, check them out. And then you might email them or contact them in whatever way that they want to be contacted, that they say to contact, and ask them some questions. Just see if it's okay for you to ask them some questions, because you're looking for an animal communicator. And they should be more than happy to answer whatever questions you might have. And then pick one. Schedule a consultation. Have fun. This is fantastic. So that's it. Oh, one more thing. So now that you've found, or maybe just before you found this animal communicator, just know that there are animal communicators that specialize in certain issues. So as I said earlier, no two animal communicators are alike. We each have our own unique way and also our own specialty. And the more you practice this, the more as somebody, as a practitioner, realizes, hey, this is like, I really love doing this. So what am I talking about? Some of those areas are behavior issues. So some people specialize in behavior issues, and it's not animal training. It's listening and talking to the animal and working out that way, the one-on-one, getting down to the nitty gritty, helping with behavior issues. And you also can do this with training. Animal communication works really, really, really well, especially if you learn to do some basic things when you're working with, training, whether it's dogs or horses or other animals that you might be trying to train. There's physical issues. So some people are really good. Some people might call them medical intuitives, but they're really good at the physical stuff, really pinpointing with an animal. I remember one time there was a dog, and I told the human, it's like I was just kind of feeling a pain. It was kind of a sharp pain, like right in this area of their jaw. And I couldn't tell for sure, was it coming from a tooth or a sinus? And just to be very clear, I am not a veterinarian. Animal communicators are not allowed to diagnose, but I can say, I feel this area and I feel a sharp pain, right? And it turned out, they were like, oh, I don't know. And it turned out the dog had a cracked tooth that was only found by an x-ray. So those are kinds of things that can happen. It's just kind of fascinating. And animal communicators can work hand in hand with veterinarians. Also, lost animals. There are some communicators that specialize at finding lost animals. If you have a lost animal, please contact a good animal communicator that specializes in lost animals immediately, because the longer you wait, the harder it is. I promise. But sooner better. And also, there are communicators that specialize in death and dying and after, communicating, I guess you could say, in spirit, with animals in spirit. And also there are some that are animal communicators helping you with grief. And remember, animals grieve too. So those are the different kinds of things that animal communicators can specialize in and also help you with. Every animal communicator should be able to help you with any of those topics. So check their websites. Pick a couple, go to their websites, contact them, and schedule a situation. Yeah. Schedule a situation. Did I say that? I meant schedule an appointment. Make an appointment. For a consultation. Yay. So that's a lot. And there's more to it. But the basics are, just trust your gut. Go to animaltalk.net. Look at the list of animal communicators. Choose a few that speak to you. Sit with that. Trust your heart. Trust your gut. Ask your animal, hey, who looks good to you? Who feels good to you? Go to their websites. Schedule an appointment. If it doesn't work out, there's a bazillion others. Don't give up. But you're going to have the best time. And you're going to be so grateful that you did. It's just amazing. It's just life-changing.